Hilda and Edwin have quarrelled over his plans for the new works, and she does not tell him that she is going to visit George Cannon's first wife.
Thank you. How do you take your coffee, Mrs. Clayhanger?
Cream, but no sugar. Thank you. He was 22 when he married her. She bought him and married him. Thank you. No wonder he ran away from her.
No doubt you were surprised to receive a letter from me.
Yes.
I felt you should be told everything. I also felt that if it were possible, it is something I would prefer to explain face to face. I wanted to tell you that I had been mistaken. Perhaps I should say sinful. Yes, perhaps I should. Until recently, I blamed my husband for the wrong he did me, for the wrong he did both of us by going through an illegal act of marriage with you. And because of that, I felt I had no further responsibilities towards him, and that his subsequent misfortune should be no concern of mine. Now, I see clearly that it was I who was wrong. A little while ago, I was received into the Roman Catholic Church. Now I know that any union between a man and a woman that has been blessed by God is sacred to God, and no person but God can sever its ties. My husband is my husband, and will always be my husband. And I must help him and care for him as best I can.
Of course. It's always that sort of woman who turns to religion when she's too old for anything else.
I felt it was only right that I should explain this to you, because, in a sense, we have shared this man. And because of something else I have to say. Something my husband asked me to say. A short while ago, I visited him in Dartmoor prison. He asked me to tell you that he is innocent.
Innocent?
Innocent. As you know, he was imprisoned for passing a forged banknote. He swears he did not know that note was forged. As he is my husband, I must believe him. As yet, of course, there is no evidence. But he has given me a list of names of people to find, who he thinks may be able to confirm his innocence. That is why I am going to Scotland, to try to search out some of them. Then I intend to engage a lawyer, and eventually to petition the Home Secretary. All this, I know, will cost a great deal of money. That is the reason for my present economy. But he has served over 3 years of 10. That is a long time for an innocent man.
What is it you wish me to do?
There's nothing you can do. Nothing at all. As I say, I thought you should be informed. George desired you should be. If you wish me to, I will keep you informed.
Thank you.
I am quite determined to see that he is released.
Perhaps if you should discover that I can be of any help.
Thank you.
Oh, Edwin! Oh, surely it's not dinner time yet.
No, I came up early.
I'm I've just been to Hanbridge to do some shopping.
Yes, did you call in at the Orgreaves?
No, I meant to on the way home, but there wasn't time. What is it? What's happened?
Ada came down to the shop with a message, that's why I came up. Mr. Orgreave died this morning.
Oh, my God. Poor Janet.
That's not all, I'm afraid. It seems that Mrs. Orgreave's very poorly as well. According to Dr. Sterling, it's serious.
Oh, must go round at
I've
once.
already called. There's nothing to be done.
Oh, no, I must go round.
It was with deep regret that this newspaper learned of the death of Mr. Osmond Orgreave of Lane End House, Bleakridge. This tragic blow to Mr. Orgreave's family was made even more severe by the death of Mrs. Orgreave, which occurred only 2 days after that of her husband's. For many years, Mr. Osmond Orgreave was a well-known and respected member... What's the matter with me? Why should I care what it says about them? I knew them, didn't I?
Afternoon, Sue.
Afternoon, James.
What's this sprint on about? You're a little slow, perhaps, Sue, but I think we'll find as how he's willing to learn.
Good. Well... won't be too much longer before we're out of this.
Begging your pardon, Sue.
I bought some land down at Shawport. Gonna build a new works.
Are you, Sue?
We should be in about a year from now. Not for general discussion, of course. I don't want everyone talking before the details are settled. But I thought you should know.
Thank you for your confidence in my discretion, Sue. The good Lord willing, yourself desiring, I shall be both proud and happy to be part of the enterprise, Sue.
Thank you, James.
Well, forgive my asking, Sue. I see as how you have the signal there. I hope you find they show a suitable respect for Mr. and Mrs. Orgreave, Sue.
There is a piece, yes, James. I haven't really read it yet. I'll see it all right.
One matter on which I was pondering, Sue, the matter of the funeral cards. Time will be short if we don't start
no,
them soon.
James, there's to be no funeral cards. Mr. Orgreave's children have decided the funeral is to be purely a family affair.
Ah, yes, Sue.
Nothing's changed, yet it already looks like a museum. Good afternoon.
Edwin, don't you think she ought to come across to our place for a bit? I'm sure it'd be better for her not to sleep here.
Most decidedly.
But Johnny,
Oh, surely you can stay at Tom's.
I couldn't leave the servants all alone. They wouldn't like it. Then, of course, I have to give them notice.
Well, we'll come across for the evening anyhow. We shall be by ourselves.
Yes, you must.
Don't mind walking down the street.
You needn't. You can get over the fence.
Of course you can. Just as you are. I'll tell Selina.
Pity Charlie couldn't have stayed down.
He had to get back to his practice. Seems his partner's broken his leg, and so Charlie has to do the work of two. I don't know how he managed to get down for the funeral. Open it, please. I can't.
From Alicia. Mother and boy both doing splendidly. Harry.
Dear Alicia. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Can't help it.
Oh. I'll get a chair to help you over the fence.
I can remember when it was a hedge, not a fence. Janet climbed some steps, jumped over like a child.
Please, Mr. and Mrs. Benbow are here. They're in the drawing room. They said they'd wait a bit to see if you came back.
I can't see them. I can't possibly, dear. I'll run back home.
No, you won't. You will come upstairs with me until they've gone. Edwin, you see what they're after.
What they're after. Hello there, Albert.
Hello, Edwin.
Good afternoon, Edwin. What do you say to your uncle?
Good afternoon, Uncle.
I should think so, indeed. Now, Edwin, do tell us. How is poor Janet bearing up?
Oh, all right.
I hear it was a very quiet funeral.
Yes.
Didn't they ask you?
No.
Oh, my word.
Strange how some of these things turn out. You'd have expected the town to lay something on. He was a well-known man, was Mr. Orgreave, designed a lot of buildings in these parts.
The children insisted there should be no fuss.
Oh, quite right, quite right.
There are some people, I'm sorry to say, who have suggested he was inclined to be sharp. In business, I mean. It makes me quite mad to hear talk like that. But there, you know what some folks are. They'll listen to any sort of tattle, won't they?
More's the pity.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I quite agree.
What's the matter?
Hello, Hilda, dear.
Good afternoon, Hilda.
Anything wrong?
Well, it's about your George and our Bert. Haven't you heard? Hasn't George said anything?
No. What?
I gather they had a fight yesterday at school.
Oh. We haven't seen any gaping wounds, have we, Hilda?
Well, you've only got to look at Bert's chin.
I've had it out with Bert, and I do not know who was in the wrong. It was about that penknife business, you know.
Oh. You mean the one that came down in answer to their prayer?
Yes. As I say, I don't know who was in the wrong, but I'm quite sure that Bert was not in the right. And as he's the older, we decided he must ask George's forgiveness.
Yes. Albert says we can't have quarrels like this going on in the family, where they haven't spoken friendly to each other since that night we were here. And it's the manly thing for Bert to ask George's forgiveness, and then they can shake hands.
That's what I say.
Where's George?
He was in your boudoir not so long ago, drawing.
Boudoir?
Breakfast room.
Well, I should suggest that Bert goes to him in the breakfast room. They'll settle it much better by themselves.
So long as they don't smash too much furniture while they're about it.
Now, Bert, my boy. Had any luck with messing words lately?
No, been off missing words lately.
Of course you have. All this must have been very trying to you all. Albert's done very well, of course.
I was on politeness, my boy.
Didn't you know?
Politeness?
£64, 19 shillings per share.
Had the money?
No, checks go out on Monday, I believe. Of course, I go in for it scientifically. I leave no chances, I don't. Clary helps me go through the dictionary. I'm making a capital outlay of £5.10 on next week's competition. And I may tell you that I shall get it back again with interest.
It's not there. His drawing's there, but he isn't.
Are you sure?
Well, I can't think what could have happened to him. I suppose he must have gone out.
Well, you might tell him that Bert has been up specially to apologise to him. Oh, and here's that penknife. So I'd rather it was on your mantelpiece than ours.
By the way, Albert, don't forget about what Maggie asked you to ask.
Oh, yes. Maggie wonders how soon you can complete the purchase on this house of yours.
I don't know.
Well, can you stump up in a month? Say the end of October at latest? You've only got to sell a few of your famous securities.
Certainly. End of October.
That's all very well. That's all very well. But I'm not quite sure as all that. Would she let some of it be on mortgage?
No, she won't.
Why not?
Because I'm advising her where to invest the money. And I've found a new security for the whole amount myself.
Sure, it was wrong of me to say that about the house. But they were being so smug, I couldn't help it. I think I'll just go upstairs and see how Janet is.
Yes. Well, I shall have to raise the money somehow. Imagine that damned pietistic rascal dragging the miserable shrimp up here to apologise to George. Oh, the old blasted room's still full of them.
Boudoir.
Hello, Mr. Benbow.
Oh, hello, Mr. Swetnam.
You've heard the news, I suppose.
What about?
Messing word competitions.
What?
Injunction at the High Court this morning. All the money's been impounded pending a hearing as to whether the competitions are legal or not. At the very least, half of it'll go in costs. It's all over with missing words.
Who told you?
Well, I had a wire to stop me sending in for next week.
Blast and how?
What a shame. We sent ours here.
Well, I must push on, spread the story round the town.
I'm afraid I fell asleep. I didn't hear them go.
Well, they have. Thank goodness.
I really think I ought to go back and see about a meal for Johnny in case he turns up.
Nonsense. With 3 servants in the house, I suppose Johnny won't starve. Now sit down. Sit down. Oh, Janet, you really are worse than a child. Now, tell Edwin. Janet wants to consult you.
It's only about Father's estate.
Why? Didn't he make a will?
Oh, yes, he made a will over 30 years ago. He left everything to Mother and made her sole executor, whatever you call it. Just like him, wasn't it? Do you know that he and Mother never had a quarrel, nor anything like a quarrel?
Did your mother make a will?
No, dear things, you would never have dreamt of it.
Then letters of administration will have to be taken out.
Father was talking of making a new will 2 or 3 months ago. He mentioned it to Tom. He said he would like you to be one of the executors. He said he would sooner have you for an executor than anybody.
Really? Well, I expect Tom will take out letters of administration, or Tom and Johnny together. They'd make better executors than I should.
Doesn't seem to make much difference who looks after it and who doesn't, since there's nothing to look after.
Nothing to look after?
Nothing to look after, according to what Janet says.
Well, surely there must be something.
Afraid there isn't much.
It seems the freehold of the house belongs to the estate, but there are first and second mortgages on it, and there have been for years. Then about a year ago, Mr. Orgreave did a great deal of refurnishing. Jimmy had some money when he got married to that very strange woman, not Charlie, had some for his medical practice, and then there was the Palace Porcelain Company, and as you know, that failed.
Your father was let in for Palace Porcelain?
It was Tom who advised it.
What on earth was he thinking of?
I know Johnny was very angry about it. They had words.
And those shares were bought on an overdraft. Now they're worthless, and the bank have called in the guarantee. There was an insurance policy for £1,000, but even that was lodged against the overdraft. There are all sorts of other debts, it seems. And even the architect's business isn't secure now that Mr. Orgreave is no longer in charge. Johnny says the estate may just be solvent. On the other hand, it may not. That's what Tom told Johnny, anyhow.
You see, Father was so transparently honest and generous.
Have you got any money at all, Janet?
There is a little housekeeping. By a miracle, I never spent a £10 note that poor Dad gave me on my last birthday.
Oh, well, of course, Johnny will have to allow you something out of the business, for one thing.
Sure he will if he can, but he says it's going to be rather tight. He wants us to clear out of the house once.
Now, take my advice, don't do it. Until the house is let or sold, it may as well be occupied by you as stand empty. Better, in fact, because you look after it.
That's right enough, anyhow.
You needn't use the whole house. You won't want all the servants.
We should say a word to Johnny.
I'll say a word to Johnny, all right, but it seems to me it's Tom who wants talking to. I can't imagine what he was doing, letting your father in for that Bally's porcelain business. It beats me.
You're sure he thought he was all right, eh?
Of course. They always do think it's all right. Here's my husband going in for one of these big, dangerous affairs. He thinks it's all right. Nothing I can say will stop him. He'll go on thinking it's all right until it's all wrong. And we're ruined. And perhaps left me a widow with George.
Oh, don't run any risks. Don't run any risks.
All that's not the business before the meeting. Do you think if I step down now I should catch Johnny at the office?
I think so,
My God, what a woman. How dare she use Janet's tragedy to turn the conversation to herself like that? Suppose I did come to smash.
I was thinking of looking in at your place tonight.
Do come up now.
I can't. Why do these ghastly louts try to make their way over you as if they didn't see you?
Bursley Moorthorne must have won.
Oh, yes, I gather they scored a broken leg and 2 goals to 0. Have you been over to the Orgreave office? What a week, eh?
Oh.
How are things?
Bad. In a word, bad. I've just been talking to young Johnny for his own good. Looks as if the estate's insolvent, you know.
You don't mean it?
Looks like it. Bad investments, overspending, pretty well no provision for Janet. If you ask me, I think it's infamous.
Good Lord, yes, it sounds it. What will she do?
What? Suppose she'll have to live with Johnny?
Well, will Mrs. Chris Hampson come in?
Mrs. Chris Hampson? Oh, is that business strong then? Oh, there's a cheerful outlook.
Do you know Mrs. Chris?
No.
You ought to. She's an education, my boy.
I've been having a fair amount of education lately. Only this afternoon I was told I ought to give up the idea of my new works because it has risks. The Palace Porcelain Company was risky. Janet hasn't a cent. See the point?
I don't. And I don't see why anyone should.
My wife does.
I've no doubt, but only because she's a woman.
You try telling that to her.
Don't worry. If she asks me, I shall.
Steady on. You best not know anything about it when you come up to Nate.
Well, of course not. I said if she asks me. But I wouldn't mind betting £1 if she does. I agree with you, I do. I couldn't agree with you more.
Most men don't.
I wonder. I think most men take these responsibilities pretty seriously. They know they have the privilege of earning the money, and it is a privilege to be able to earn.
It is indeed. Because those who earn don't depend on other people.
Exactly so.
Well, I'm certainly pleased to hear you say... Ah, Edwin, here's Mr. Ingpen.
How doing, Ben?
How do you, Ed? Thought I'd drop in.
I'm glad you did.
Hilda's been telling me about the Orgreave estate. Dreadful business, isn't it?
Yes, I had a chat with Johnny this afternoon. I think I managed to get some sense across to him. About taking care of Janet, I mean.
Let's hope you did. You know, when you consider that Janet has spent most of her life caring for that family, and look at her now, it's enough to make any woman think where she'd be if anything should happen.
No, you're getting personal.
Well, what if I am, with my headstrong husband going in for all sorts of schemes?
I'll just get some cigarettes. There's some in the dining room.
Now, calm down, missus, and come out with what you mean. Now, if you wish to equate 2 situations, then you must do so logically. Logically, mind. It must be thought through and through. Now, have you really thought it through?
Does it need thinking through?
Ah, an admission of mental laziness. Forgive me, but it is.
Well, if those two mean to have a row, it's no affair of mine.
Quite wrong, as I told you before, but your instinct that's wrong, and not your head. If you listen to your head, you'd see my sense. But you follow your instinct, and that makes you afraid. Women will do anything to satisfy their instincts. They'll ruin your life to satisfy their instincts, yet even when they know their instincts are wrong.
Oh, I hope he knows what he's at.
You're very outspoken.
Well, I'm only saying what every man thinks. Mind, every man.
Does he know anything about women at all?
The woman who breaks the bonds of being a woman, of being just a woman, and you must take that as you please, rules her instincts with her head. There are very few women who have that strength, but those very few are stronger than men.
And how comes it that you know so much about women?
I'll tell you sometime.
Have a cigarette.
Thanks, Ed.
Sorry it took so long. I couldn't
Tell you
lay
what.
my hands on them.
Who votes for a bit of Beethoven?
What an extraordinary man. Just go and see about that supper.
What's the matter, Mama?
Nothing, darling. Why should there be? I like candlelight, don't you?
Yes.
Dear Mrs. Canonge, thank you for your letter giving me news of your visit to Scotland. Naturally, I regret that you did not have more success, but if, as you say, you are determined to continue with the task of establishing your husband's innocence, then I can only repeat what I said when we met the other day. Should you feel at any time that I...
She looks like a girl.
Hello, Uncle.
Oh, Ada! Would you run across and put this in the pillar?
You've missed the post, you know.
Ah, no, doesn't matter. I just wanted to be in the box.
What's he drawing, this kid? Plans for the proposed new printing works to be erected by Edwin Clayhanger, Esquire. Upon land at Shawport, George Edwin Clayhanger, architect.
He has been telling me he is going to be an architect.
Is this plan a copy of Johnny's, or is it his own scheme?
No, his own.
I haven't finished the elevation yet.
That's why he ran away from Bert. He wanted to be free to get on with this.
This is the printing shop, is it?
Yes, the lithography is here and the office is here.
The main entrance here?
Just for people, though. There's a yard for loading and unloading there.
Let me see. He's not even my kid, yet he wants to be an architect. Well, if he wants to be, he shall. Oh, yes, he shall. Nobody on this earth shall be allowed to stop him.
Can I go on with it? I'm not feeling tired
Yes,
yet.
go on, why not? It won't hurt for once.
your new works. I give in. Because I'm strong enough to give in. I'm strong enough for anything. Oh, what have you got there?
Oh, photograph for the new works. I didn't really want it taken, but the staff expected, you know, they like that sort of thing. Just come back from being framed.
Oh.
What time I was getting back. You won't forget you're bringing George down this afternoon.
George?
Yes, you remember. Clara's bringing the children to see the works. She asked if George would go back to tea with those.
Yes. Oh, yes, that's right.
Does he know about it?
Oh, yes. Well, I'd better find him and see if he's properly dressed.
Telegram? She never mentioned that. Who's been sending her a telegram?
Edwin, I thought you'd gone.
No, just off now, but I forgot to tell you what time. Say about 3 o'clock?
Yes.
Cheerio, then.
Now, George, you come into my room and I shall tell you all about it.
Well, I send my best regards to the great man this afternoon. It's all very impressive, I'm sure. Impressive and progressive. Though I doubt myself that even that would impress that inspector friend of his.
To judge from what I've heard you say, Albert, nothing impresses Mr. Ingpen.
Nothing does. Downright unreasonable, that man is. He seems to forget that even employers must live. You don't help a workman by handicapping his employer. Not in the long run, you don't, anyhow.
My word, you don't.
He forgets that there's those of us with less capital than some. And there's those who've always had capital to spare, who can't see their way to helping others out.
I'll say this one thing, Albert, and I'll say it now. There's many the day Eddie's been sorry for that.
If he'd let your father lend that £1,000, he'd have had it back again with interest from what I'd have done.
With good interest.
He would. Not that I'm a man to bear a grudge. I mean, it's not Christian to do so, so of course I don't, but he'd have had it back with interest, all right. Trouble with Edwin is he's no businessman. I don't say as how he's not making money. He should be making money with the start he has.
He should be making more than he is. You'd have been making more if you'd have had his start.
Well, I think I can say that I would have done. I mean, he bought that house at Maggie's, but he had to mortgage some, and he sold some securities at less than he paid for them. Oh, yes, he's built a fine new works, and he makes some money, I dare say, but Edwin is no businessman, and I'd tell him to his face if he asked me to.
At least they seem to have abandoned their musical evenings.
Can't say I'm surprised. Throwing open their windows on Sunday nights to upset folks coming home from chapel. They jolly soon notice it takes more than that to put good chapel folk out of their stride. Well, I'll better be getting back to works. Now, don't forget, give Edwin my best regards.
Yes, and I've made sure to do a good tea for George.
Word, Lucy. Oh, I'll get it. Let the graphic painting. I've been trying. How often do you want me to tell you about your shoelace?
Good heavens, it's only Clara. What on earth's happened to Hilda and George? Come in.
Excuse me, sir. Mrs. Bambo's here,
Oh,
sir.
thank you. Show them in.
Mrs. Bambo, sir.
Hello, Clary. So pleased you could come.
Good afternoon, Edwin.
Hello, Bert, Clara, Amy. Hello, Lucy.
Say hello to Uncle Edwin.
Hello, Edwin.
And of course, Albert sends his best regards.
Jolly good.
Has George come, Uncle?
Not yet. He should be here any moment.
There you are, Bert. Your friend George will be here any moment. Well, I must say, Edwin, this is very impressive. I must
must say. Well.
I want to see the machines.
Oh, yes, you'll see the machines, all right. But there's lots of other things to see besides.
We want to see all of it. We must see it all. Is this your office?
Yes.
There now, children, this is Uncle's office. Now, Bert, wouldn't you like an office like this? And when I think of that old cubicle in the shop, and look at that desk. Just look at all the work Uncle's got to do.
Come in.
Excuse me, sir. Mr. Inkpen's here, sir.
Oh, yes, well, show him in.
Would you come this way, sir? Mr. Inkpen, sir.
Afternoon, Inkpen.
Afternoon, Ed. Afternoon. Well, I trust I'm not,
No. I don't believe you know my sister, do you? Mrs. Benbow, Mr. Inkpen.
I'm most pleased to meet you, Mrs. Benbow.
How do you do, Mr. Inkpen?
I've had the pleasure of meeting your husband, of course.
Oh, yes.
And this is Bert, this is Clara, Amy and Lucy.
Say hello to Mr. Inkpen.
Hello, Mr. Inkpen.
Good afternoon to you all.
I thought I'd best leave my little Rupert at home. He's used to having an afternoon sleep, you know. I do believe in keeping a child to a pattern.
I was just going to show them round the works. They haven't seen them yet.
Neither have I, as a matter of fact. That's why I called.
Ah, you mean you're here officially?
Well, I am the government inspector, you know.
Yes, of course.
Do you mind if I prowl around by myself? I prefer to do that.
No, please. You go wherever you choose.
Thank you. I'll drop back later. Mrs. Benbow?
Mr. Inkpen?
Well, all of you, shall we make a start?
I want to see the machines.
All in good time, Lucy. I thought I'd keep the machines till last. Save the best till last.
You must see things in the way your uncle says.
But I want to see the machines.
Ooh.
Now, Lucy. She's overexcited, I'm afraid. She's been so looking forward to coming to see. Now, Lucy, show Uncle Edwin what a good girl you are.
Please, Uncle. I want to see the machines.
Now, there now, Lucy. You go to the machine. You want to see the machine.
It's the noise I expect. They are noisy.
Now, stop it now, Lucy. She'll be all right for a minute. She's never like this. Now, there.
Get on with your word.
You go to the machine. You want to.
When's George coming, Uncle?
Shouldn't be on now, Bert.
Stop it,
I bet it's all to do with that telegram.
Well, another day.
Yes. Bye, Clara. Bye, Amy. Bye, Lucy. Bye, Bert.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Why does she go out of her way to upset Clara? She knows what Clara's like. Clara's whole life is domesticity. It'll take her months to forgive George not going for tea. I bet it's all to do with that blasted telegram. Ah, seen everything?
I think so. Mr. Yarlett's been explaining the processes to me.
Saw Mr. Inkpen walking the rain, sir, so I took the liberty of escorting him.
Thank you, James.
It was my pleasure, sir.
Bye, Mr. Yarlett.
Sure.
Bill, do I pass inspection?
You can spare a few minutes, can you?
Yes. Come in, office.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I think your Mr. Yarlett was suspicious of me. He had no intention of letting me look round alone.
He's been with us a long time. He's very loyal.
I can see that. And I approve as well. I'd like to learn as much as I can. He taught me a lot about printing.
Jolly good. Take a seat.
Thank you. Yeah.
What do you got there?
Oh, it's an example of your work. I didn't think you'd mind. Knipe Mineral Water Manufacturing Company. Best and cheapest trademark. Yeah, I wanted it as a memento of those girls.
What girls?
Well, in particular, that girl at the top of your machine. What's it called?
The Smithers.
Yeah, that's it. Did you have that at the old place?
No, couldn't have got it in. That's the newest.
Yes. Well, that girl at the top feeding the paper in. I mean, doesn't she just know where she is? I mean, what a movement of the arms, eh?
Yes.
How old is she?
Not absolutely sure. 14 or so. She's over the age, anyway.
Oh, yes, I wasn't doubting that.
To tell the truth, we never used girls before, but they do seem to take to this kind of work.
Well, they're better off here than in some of the pot banks.
Yes.
And about your A lithography room now. Are you happy with that?
Yes. Well, yes, I should say I am. We never had such a thing as a litho room before. The artist used to work in our old living room above the shop. The light was dreadful for him, and the stones had to be polished in the lean-to shed in the yard. That's one of the reasons I built the works, to have a decent litho room.
Yeah, it's much too hot, you know.
What is?
Your lithography room.
Well, what do you expect in August?
What's the object of the glass roof?
To give them more light. As I said at the old place, there was no light at all. They were always grumbling. Especially Carl, he's the artist. German, you know. At least he speaks like a German, but he insists he's English. I could stand for hours watching him work.
Yeah, why didn't you have some ventilation in the room?
We did think of it, but Johnny Orgreave said that if we did, we shouldn't be able to keep it watertight.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it certainly isn't right as it is. You know, our experience of these skylighted roofs is that they're much too hot in summer and much too cold in winter. I mean, how would you like to have your private office in there?
Oh, it isn't as bad as all that.
Well, I suggest you think it over. The ventilation, I mean.
Do you mean to say this shop here doesn't comply with your confounded rules?
Well, that may or may not be, but we're entitled to make recommendations in any case. And I would like you to think it over, if you don't mind. Oh, I didn't have a thermometer with me, but I'll lay it's 90 degrees in there, if not more.
All serene. I'll see that something's done. You seem to take your job seriously.
Oh, well, while I'm at it, did you imagine I dropped into a sinecure? Considering I have to keep my eye on 350 pot banks, over 1,000 other factories, and over 2,000 workshops of sorts, my boy. And as I told you...
Not a word does he say about how fine it all is.
You should hear some of the...
I would at least have thought I was entitled to.
Oh, hello, Mr. Inkpen. I didn't know you were here.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Clayhanger.
Hello, Edwin. So sorry about George. Had to send him on an errand to Hanbridge at the last moment. Have Claire and the children gone?
Well, yes, it's tea time.
Oh, dear. Auntie will be put out.
Auntie?
Yes. Saw her following me down the street. Think she's on her way here.
We shall have all Bursley here this afternoon.
Do you know Auntie Hamps? You ought to.
Come in.
Mrs. Hamps,
All right.
sir. This way, please.
Hello, Auntie.
Hello, Edwin, dear. Hello, Elder.
Hello, Auntie.
I believe I was following you down the street.
Who are you? I didn't see you.
Auntie, I don't believe you know Mr. Inkpen. Mr. Inkpen is the government factory inspector.
Oh.
Mr. Inkpen, Mrs. Hamps.
How do you do, Mr. Inkpen?
Most pleased to meet you, Mrs. Hamps.
Sit down, Auntie.
No, I won't sit down. I thought Clara was here. I told her I might come if I could spare a moment. I must say, Edwin, you make me proud of you. Was there ever works in these towns like this? Aren't you proud of my nephew, Mr. Inkpen, now? As the government inspector, aren't you proud of him?
It's certainly a very good step in the right direction, Mrs. Hamps.
I should think so, indeed. And when I think back, and there are times, you know, when your auntie does, and when I think back to the day you started work, well, who'd have thought then? And what would your dear father have said? Well, he'd have been proud of you, I know he would. Just as proud as your old auntie is.
Well, you can be proud of me sitting down.
No, I won't sit down. I just popped in to catch Clara. I was going to tea with her and the checks. I suppose you've heard about Mr. John Orgreave.
No. What about Johnny?
He's run away with Mrs. Chrysampson. I heard it this afternoon from the station master at Latchit. It seems that Mr. John Orgreave caught the train at Shawport, while Mrs. Chrysampson got into the same train at Latchit. I dare say you know, as her house is near there. As I hear it, they went as far as Crewe, and of course, there'll be no tracing them once they've passed Crewe.
Had you any notion?
No, had you?
Of course, it's dear Janet that I feel sorry for. I mean, she's dependent on that business now, isn't she? And you'll be in charge now that Mr. John's gone. Surely not Mr. James, from what one hears about him. And poor Janet's in hospital, isn't she?
Nursing home.
No. She's had an operation, or so I'm told.
Yes, she has had an operation. But it has quite succeeded, and she'll be going home in 2 or 3 days.
Oh, the poor dear thing. But going home where? She's been keeping that little house for Mr. John, hasn't she? But surely she can't stay on there alone, not after an operation. No business of mine, of course it's not. But I do think he might at least have waited till Janet is quite better again. Has Janet any idea?
No, I saw her this morning.
Of course, they'll never return. How could they? After this. He was a friend of yours, was he not?
Another good man, ruined by women.
Mr. Inkpen, that is a caddish thing to say.
I'm sorry, I should have left a little earlier. Goodbye, Ed. Mrs. Sampson.
Well, I mustn't be late for tea at dear Clara's. Goodbye, Edwin. Goodbye, Elder. Your aunt is so proud of you, Edwin. She is.
She can't wait to break the news to Clara. Won't Clara be sore she wasn't here to see our phases?
What was that telegram you had this afternoon? And what about those letters you've been receiving as well? I have noticed, you know. She sent George to Hanbridge with a reply. She wouldn't send it in Bursley, that's for sure. Oh, yes, she's got a secret. I knew she had.
Edwin, would you like hake or turbot, dear?
Whichever you think.
The hake will be fresher. I'll get that. You coming in?
No, I'll wait here. Would you like hake or turbot, dear? Johnny Orgreave's ruined. So is Janet. She's conducting some secret correspondence herself, yet she can speak in a voice like that. Would you like hake or turbot, dear? The fishmongers. Things are not what they were in this town somehow. I'll better take that thing.
Tell cook to boil it. She boils better than she fries.
Tell cook to boil it. What's up now?
I must go round and see Janet at once. I shall take the next tram.
Why at once?
I feel I must go at once.
What about your tea?
Oh, it doesn't matter about my tea.
Of course it matters about your tea. If you have your tea quietly, you'll find the end of the world won't have come, and you can go and see Janet just the same, and the whole house won't have been turned upside down.
Thank you, Ada. There we are, George. Thank you. Edwin. Now, you two all right? Oh, I don't want any tea. Couldn't touch it.
Did you know your mother was going out?
Yes, she told me upstairs while she was washing me. She said she had to go and see Auntie Janet again.
What have you been doing with yourself all afternoon?
Oh, nothing much.
I thought you were coming down to see the works, and then going down to your Auntie Clara's for tea.
So I was, but Mother sent me to Hanbridge. Thank you.
Oh. So she packed you off to Hanbridge, did she?
I had to go to the post office. I think it was a telegram, but it was in an envelope with some money.
Indeed. Oh, hello.
Well, it seems that Johnny has written to Alicia and told her everything. Or told her enough, because Alicia has telegraphed to Janet that she must positively go straight down there and stay with them when she leaves the nursing home.
What? On Dartmoor?
No, it's not exactly on the moor. Anyhow, Janet must not be allowed to travel by herself, so I shall take her down. I told her all about things. She wasn't a bit surprised. They're a strange lot. Well, I'll just go and take off my hat.